Well, good afternoon, everybody. Chris May killing it with that song. Thank you, brother. That's my favorite song. Stay tuned on that. Just not gonna say any more on that, but stay tuned on that. Good afternoon, everybody. Game time, Brian here on the day off. Wanted to do a lunchtime chat with my friends. It was a very rough day for everybody. I wouldn't say Cowboy fans yesterday, but everybody's different. I don't look down upon everybody who wants to do whatever they want to do. I needed to step away I just didn't want to profit off a man's death, man. Just me, just how I am. I don't do this for that. Not that anybody else does, but I just didn't feel comfortable talking about it. I didn't know enough. Everybody wants to be, the latest and the first to break something. The man was in serious distress for a while now. Marshawn Nealon, rest in peace. More importantly, say your prayers for his family. I talked to Mark Holmes a little while ago. We had a nice long talk. And he said he had a wonderful live stream last night. I wish I would have taken part in it, but I had company over. I wasn't in a really good headspace to really get into that. So I'm glad you guys had I'm glad I didn't do something so that allowed everybody to get together. I did talk to Mark. We're going to try and do more stuff together. It's hard when I have my Zoom crew, which is a lot of his Zoom crew. And when you get too many people, sometimes it's tough, But anyway, we talked about that amongst other things. So I added him to the opening thumbnail, some of the pictures that we've gotten over the years. Listen, bye-week blues. We did it the other day. It's not the best time for my money, and I'll go to Chris May first. I don't know, man. Not to harp on it, but what's your opinion? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing that this tragedy happened now let's face it, you got players spanning the United States. People are going home to visit with their family for a few days. Where's your thought process on that?
For me, it's a sad situation. I think for anybody, especially their family and for the team. But I honestly believe that, you got to look at it from a different perspective right now, that everybody should come close, regardless where you're at in your life, whether if it's your parents or whatever, just remember life is short. And, having those conversations and telling those that you love them, like Mark says too, is important,
Yeah,
And I think that's what's going to change and make people think a little bit. But,
Well, I don't want to dig into the negative, but I did.
Oh, no, I don't mean nothing negative about
I
it.
did a video this morning, Chris, or
Mhm.
on the way to the gym, and I don't understand certain people, man. They will pick a video, they will pick out the 30 seconds that I didn't say anything overwhelmingly positive when the video wasn't really about the Eagles today. Thank you, Logan Motorsports. Thank you, Eagle Drew. Kind of, but no. All seriousness, I just wish some people would just get the point of it all. Hey, listen, I don't know what anybody's dealing with out there. If your whole life is revolved around a win or a loss, I feel sorry for you. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there. Okay. We all want our team to win. There can only be one. But again, I've learned with YouTube, don't take things too personal. But my morning video wasn't to say this team can't do this. I'm just giving an opinion, everybody. That's all it is. I give enough credit out to other people. That's all. But anyway, we're going to leave that right there. If a win is all you care about in life, then you're probably going to have a not so happy life, huh, Chris? Because let's face it, not many. when you realize the Super Bowl era is how long? Like, what Super Bowl are we at right now, Chris? Do we know?
60?
All I'll say is, the most team has 6, so that means 54 times out of 60. If you've seen them all, you're probably not the happiest, right? Don't get me wrong. There are times, I'm sure. Remember when we were in our playoff run? I don't like losing the Super Bowl, but, when we were in our playoff run as a young team, you don't mind losing in the playoffs because sometimes you gotta learn. You have to learn how to win, But most people are going to be disappointed. Look at I look no further than the Detroit Lions. Are they not always? They've been good multiple times. They've never won a Super Bowl, Jesse. They've never won a Super Bowl. Could you imagine being a Lions fan? Now the Lions are starting to lose players left and right again. And if Jesse, like if you're a Lions fan, what are you saying right now?
They're like, what the fuck? Why is God shitting on us? And
Yeah,
couldn't figure it.
I just feel bad about it. I feel
it,
bad.
and it's a shame, Brian, because I was saying one time, I met here in Philly. I saw a family member for a patient while working in the hospital. He had a Detroit Lions jersey. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah,
how
and
can
I
you do
went to the
this?
draft with Mark and Prime Time, DMV, and crew, and those Detroit people were awesome. There was and I mean no disrespect, but I'm just going to keep it 100. I almost got into a fight with a loudmouth guy wearing a Browns jersey from Philadelphia. Questioning why, because
Unbelievable.
we started talking, and he's questioning why I'm a Cowboys fan living in South Jersey. I'm like, you're wearing a Browns jersey. I support the local team. I said I support all the local teams in Philly, just not the Eagles. My father was born and raised down south. That's all I've ever known. I knew, honestly, guys, I've gotten away from it, but my father was a diehard OU fan, Oklahoma Sooner. He was born in Oklahoma, raised in Dallas. So he was a diehard Sooners fan and a diehard Cowboys fan. That's all I ever knew. So, and I'm talking about rolling around in my onesie with a Dallas Cowboy logo on. That's all I've ever known. So for me to change would be fraudulent. I know a lot of people who I went to school with that are now Eagle fans that were Dallas fans. Now, remember, I graduated in '89 before the Super Bowls, but still they were starting to get into the Cowboys, 90, 91. And it's like now they're no longer Cowboy fans. To me, those are fake fans. But anyway, rest in peace, Marshawn. Never forgotten, brother. I really worry about his family. That's the important thing here. I'm getting a lot of texts. So I believe he had an 8-year-old. Is it a daughter, Chris? Or
If so, yeah.
8-month-old. Sorry, 8-month-old child. So that's the true tragedy of the thing. I remember when my mother passed away, and she died young at 66. On her deathbed, she said, "Don't let the kids forget about me." So that always rings in my head because I haven't done the best job because my little one was he was crawling. You don't remember her. So I got to show pictures. It's a lot of effort. Younger people don't want to go hang out at the cemetery. So, it's kind of interesting. But as we sit here on the bye week, Thomas Garrett, what are you looking to watch this week? And I know Mark Holmes thinks there's an avenue for the Cowboys. Where are you at regarding the Dallas Cowboys? And who are you rooting for this weekend, Thomas?
Well, I'm I'm rooting for the teams who we have to hope that we can leapfrog, and that I'm rooting for the teams who have to beat these teams in order for us to leapfrog over during the bye. And it's going Sunday's game. Sunday's gonna be kind of odd. Especially after what happened yesterday. And, let's hope that a few of these teams go down that we can, gain some traction on. And then next week, when we go to Las Vegas, I just hope that we can beat the Raiders and,
Yeah.
get the momentum started.
Yeah, well, Mark, you're not the crazy one. You just think there's a chance. And that's awesome. This is where I told Mark I'm looking at it from this perspective. I'm looking at it, let's just take care of business. We only have 3 wins, okay? So in the grand scheme, to start talking about we need this amount, it looks overwhelming. One game at a time, let's beat the Raiders. We have no control over what happens anywhere else. But Mark is right. All these teams play each other. All those teams. Now, my thing to you is I would not give up on the division. So I'm in a catch-22 because you would think, all right, we'll have the Eagles win, right? Have the Eagles win and take care of the competition that are beat us in head-to-head tiebreaker. I don't know that you can look at it that way. I think you still got to keep the division in sight, especially what happened in 2023. I don't think that's going to happen this year, but it's on the table. It is on the table. I think that's the easiest way to get into the playoffs is win your division. It doesn't look like that's going to happen, but if you try hard and come up a little short, you still may slide into that last wild card spot. But before any of that, don't you just got to win a game? I mean, you saw the Raiders. Any given now, guys, and in no particular order, whoever wants to talk about it, is last night a result of Thursday Night Football? Because the Raiders didn't turn into 85 Bears overnight. The Raiders are not a good football team, yet they held the Denver Broncos in Denver to 10 points. It's crazy. What happened last night? And if anybody even watched the game.
Basically, go ahead.
I was telling Mark last night. I said, man, don't you notice every time when teams beat us, the next game they suck?
Yeah. Oh, well, it is true. If you look at the record after the week that they beat the Cowboys, their records are horrible. I could just Google it. Trust me, it's not a good record this year. Whoever beats Dallas, they lose the following week, usually.
Well,
Not
they beat
always,
themselves
but
last night with turnovers too. I mean, you look at their last games; they've had games that are pretty much not.
yeah.
Well,
And the
they're
quarterback-
decent scoring, but they're in that like 20, 23 range.
Yeah.
So, when you turn the ball over 5 times, well, I think I forgot how many times they turned over, but yeah, when you do that, and you leave points out there that when you're in field position range,
Yeah. I didn't see much of the game. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I had company. I wasn't really.
It was a defensive game a lot.
Hey, and Brian, that coach, that coach let the quarterback in too long and he injured himself.
I heard he got hurt. What happened? I didn't really get a chance to. I heard that.
It was a quad. He's playing next week.
Is he really?
Yeah, they said he's going to play next week.
Wow.
He could barely ride that exercise bike last night.
Yeah, well, I think they're saying that so Dallas Dallas is going to prepare for both quarterbacks anyway. But if not, we get to see Kenny Pickett again, right? Kenny Pickett,
The Wonder Boy,
the Wonder Boy, exactly right. So, it's kind of crazy. Let me get to the chat real quick. Logan, divisional game. Well, crazy shit happens. Eagles gang 127. Wind was crazy at Denver. Yeah, it's funny. I have a jacuzzi out back, and it's in one of those hard enclosures. But I have a TV out there, and my TV was turned over, and part of the TV was shattered. I'm like, it's on wheels, but I had the wheels locked, so I guess the wind blew it over. But it was inside a zipped tent thing, and I'm like, how the hell did that happen? That's why I was outside messing around with it. Bobby isn't trolling, he's just being honest. Again, we're on board that says it's a long shot to make the playoffs. Absolutely. I'm just asking you, YouTube Jake Appalot, if you were a Cowboy fan, I know that's a rough stretch, what would you be rooting for? Try and have the Eagles beat everybody, have the Eagles beat the teams that we've lost to already and then hope to get a wild card, or is there just you just can't worry about that? I'm in the just go get a win against the Raiders, because you saw last night, Thomas, the Raiders, anybody can beat anybody. Now they're gonna have the 10 days.
Yeah, and what was so crazy was Denver was trying to give the game to them, but the Raiders didn't take advantage.
Yeah.
They really were. They had him.
Yeah,
they had Denver where they wanted them, and they just couldn't take advantage.
Their kicker missed a field goal
Hey,
too.
Oh,
Brian.
did he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Brian, did you check out the point spread for the Eagles?
I
They're
did
pissed
not.
off over here.
Well, let me look at it now.
They're pissed off.
Why is it?
They feel disrespected.
Well, honestly, my heart. I know this sounds weird, but I want to root for the Eagles because I'm so against Green Bay winning any football games. But I know that's that slaps in the face of what a lot of Cowboys fans want. I just don't think we're going to catch the Eagles. There's a chance if they go on an epic collapse. Well, they're only a 1 to 1.5 point underdog. The Packers are favored, but again, I think it was Chris that said that Tucker Kraft is lost for the year.
He's gone.
That's not
He's
a good
gone.
injury, people.
No, torn ACL.
Yep.
No, and you're trying to win the NFC North, and trying to, and you're outside of maybe having home field advantage, and this happened.
It's just funny. It's just funny how the reaction down here is. We're disrespected.
Now,
I don't know what to worry about. They'll beat them.
Yeah, I want you to respond to this, Thomas Garrett. Let's see here. Where is it here? I'm trying to find it. Okay. Eagles Gang 127 says Ashton Genty going to run for 175 yards against the Cowboys. Now, Thomas Garrett, please explain to the people in the Chiefs seats what Quinnen Williams will do for this defense. They have no idea.
Quinnen Williams is going to play a huge role for us from here on out. He's going to play a huge role. I'm telling you now. And then Quinnen Williams.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, you're in and out there. We didn't hear what you said.
Quinnen Williams is going to play a huge role. He is. He's going to be the savior for anything that's coming in the inside. He's going to clog all of that. And, I think we're going to be all right from here on out. All of this, we're going to be ranked 30th and all of that on defense. I see that number going up. I do.
Well, I saw a number here that was alarming, and I guessed at it, not the number exactly, but just my eyes were telling me that Kenny Clark was playing way too many snaps. He's played over 400 snaps already this year. He needs to be more in a rotation,
especially when you got Solomon Thomas back there.
Yeah.
This is one thing I'll say about getting this help here. Is one thing, it's going to show the inside. Genty is an inside runner. He's not an outside flashy guy. So that's really going to help in the middle there. And I think it might be a little different.
A lot different.
I understand that, the guys we have coming in right now are not acclimated with the team, but don't be surprised if they do very well stopping the run. I mean, you look at the Raiders, it's kind of like, well, where's their bread and butter? Is that tight end and is that running back? So,
Right.
I think, getting that will help us eventually down the line. And I agree with Thomas. We're going to get better defensively, probably statistically. But what goes on with that, I don't know how that translates into wins. But, yeah, I think it's good for us to get some continuity stopping the run, man, because it's needed.
My question.
We don't need to be, pardon my language, we don't need to be ass kickers on defense. We just need just enough. Because the offense is going to handle their business. We just need just enough on defense.
That's my question, guys.
If we can get that, that's going to result in the wins.
Yeah.
So my question though is, hey guys, my question for you guys is Dallas DC, the defensive coach, is he going to change the team now that he's got two badass players?
Probably
He will
a
have
little
no
bit.
choice.
But I'm pretty sure he'll keep the same zone crap up now.
Facts, Clemente.
And it might help.
You got Ravel and Overshone coming back. That's going to help us.
So I'm saying you got two guys back and two new guys.
Everybody in the chat, not a Cowboy fan, you have to understand where we're coming from here. We're not saying we're going to the Super Bowl. We're saying compared to the defense was.
No, I didn't mean that.
No, but I just mean when we start talking this way, just like, I'm not saying it's going on right this second, but just glance down, they start getting upset that we're feeling any sort of positivity. Again,
Jesus.
that's
Well,
what we're trying to say here. There's nothing wrong with saying we got, okay, let's look at the numbers here. Quinnen Williams has 25 stops. He's number 1 in the league. He has 2 forced fumbles from the defensive tackle position. He's number 1 in the league. I mean, the amount of impact he's going to have in the interior is going to be immediate. So, again, now you have a rotation of 4 solid. You have Solomon Thomas, who could play up and down the line. You have Quinnen Williams next to Osa. And then you could spell either or. And then in rundowns, you're going to have Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams. That's going to collapse the pocket, okay? You saw how much, you saw how long that the quarterback for the Cardinals had to sit back there. Now, we got to him how many times, Chris? How many times did we sack him?
God, more than enough.
5?
Yeah, about
It's
Yeah,
not
I
like
think
we
so.
didn't put pressure on him, but he was getting the ball out so fast. But now, I been saying since the Micah trade that when these quarterbacks in the NFL can see the pressure coming, like the edges, they can get rid of the football. They can make things happen. It's when it comes from the A gap, right? That's where it's an issue. You see it in Philadelphia when they're on their game. When the Eagles are playing their best, it's with Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, you're coming up the middle, and then the offensive line has to do a lot and really try and focus on the middle, and then you have your edge rushers coming in. So that's where it's deadly. So that's going to help our run. And I was talking to Mark. I'm like, Mark, I want to see Mark's on Chris May's side where he wants to see more 5-man fronts. My only fear with that is when you run a 5-man front, I'm not saying don't do it, but exclusively you leave the middle of the field open. And against a lot of these really good quarterbacks, they're just going to slice and dice you with this secondary right now. Until we see what Revel has, we'll see with overshown in coverage and stuff like that. It will get better, but a 5-man front against real good quarterbacks, it does allow for that middle of the field to be wide open, which I'm a little concerned about. But I'm more excited about being able to get pressure with 4, bring a blitz every now and again, disguise it, bring pressure with 4. Now you have 7 people back in coverage, filling up those little zone holes in the defense, and they're going to get home. That's the difference.
There's nothing wrong with that, but there's nothing wrong with bringing in a little bit of 5-man front.
Yeah, I agree with a little, but
yeah. And to go off your point, Brian, I mean, it helps the edges too. Easy and Houston and all those guys, they're going to eat now that Quentin Williams is going to get double teamed in the middle every time.
Can we please press a little bit, though? God, man, that's one thing that irritates me.
Yeah, I know. I wish they would play more man, Chris. I'm with you there.
They still played a lot of zone last game. A lot of zone.
A lot of zone, yep.
And that's what I want to say also, with the addition of Quentin Williams, that's gonna help out the edges. They're gonna get a lot of sacks.
What's up, Mike Aldana?
Yeah, because
I'm really high on Donovan Ez. I know he's from the area you're from, Brian.
I
really like him. He was good at Boston College, and I just like his pass rush
Anybody
moves.
you talk to, Joe, when they talk about Ezraco on film, yeah, Thomas, mute yourself real quick. There you go. Thanks, buddy. I could hear myself. I don't know why it does that with your phone, but every once in a while it does that. But yeah, they all love him, and he's starting to. He really had a good game against Arizona. But again,
he did.
When you shorten that clock up, especially up the middle, that's where it becomes exciting because it makes everybody's job easier. Like we said last year with the Birds, as good a year as that Quinnen Williams had. Kenyon Mitchell had, and DeJean. It helped that you could get pressure from the middle, and then Josh Sweat was eating.
Not only that, only with 4 too.
With 4, that's what I'm saying. That's the ultimate. Now, listen, I'm talking. That's the ultimate. Think about this. It's 3rd and 8 now. Now you don't have to blitz necessarily. You come with, Osa, Quinnen Williams. You come with them up the middle, then you got Ezeraka screaming off the edge. It helps. Listen, I would love to have Marshawn Nealon, a young Marshawn Nealon, coming
me
off the
too,
other
man.
side. That's the
Yeah.
sad part about it. Not I could care. Listen, spoiled me. It's like, yeah, I would love because I really like the player. He was one of the really good
Me too.
run defenders. That. But
Yeah.
it's not to be. It's just not to be. So I would say, that's next man up. Next man up. So I just saw. Do we know what number? It looks like Quinnen Williams is going to wear 92.
Oh, is he really?
Well, that's what I'm looking at. Unless,
I don't mind it. I like it.
He's wearing 92, Brian.
yeah, which is interesting because I saw a lot of 96, 96, 96. So I thought that was funny, and not funny, interesting that he's wearing 92. So listen.
I mean, hey, he's going to be good for the young guys like Jay Toia and all those guys. I mean, it's going to help.
Yeah, they're not going to be
having a Pro
forced
Bowl
into
player
play
like
until
that.
they learn the game,
Right.
right, Joe? That's the problem with
Exactly, yeah.
Dallas anymore. We draft
Right.
guys to replace rather to help.
Right. Didn't Want Nation always? Yeah.
we
that's
draft
so
to
true.
replace,
That's so
not
true.
to develop.
Yeah.
Basically.
Right.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I like Shamar James, but we got to remember he's a 5th-round pick.
He's a
you know?
5th-round pick.
Yeah.
He's raw. He's fast.
Yeah.
But, Logan Wilson now, right? I mean,
Right.
He's a true Mike linebacker. I don't know what's going on. Who's sharing their screen here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do that.
I don't want to see any more
No.
bleaching of the buttholes. All right.
One boy here.
Butthole needs flushing.
Sorry, I had to get rid of it.
I'm sorry about
No,
that.
you're all right. 92 was his number at Alabama. There you see, game
Oh, it was.
bomber. There you go.
I didn't know
Maybe
that.
he was a Reggie White fan.
Maybe he wanted it with New York, and it was already taken.
Right.
Maybe, right? Clemente says, to be fair, number 52 was drafted to replace a Hall of Famer. Again, this is his first year. He's a rookie. I think I don't know. Anybody that has a comment that wants to dispute it, I think what you're seeing with a young offensive line, I think you're seeing just exactly that, a young offensive line growing, and you need to go through some negative to
it's going to be inconsistent some games like it was
that's
last
a good
game.
word.
Yeah.
It's more inconsistent.
Like it was last game. I mean, I felt we were getting penalties. Tyler Smith was even getting penalties, and that's our
like
Pro Bowl.
against the good teams. I mean, like against the good defenses. Yeah, it's definitely so. It'll be interesting because we got a few of them coming up. But
you're a rookie.
what's up, CZ?
O-line.
How are you?
Yeah, that rookie you got. Yeah, actually, O-line's doing pretty good actually.
Yeah, he has been. He just kind of had trouble last game, but he was
the best of the bunch.
He's been struggling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
Well, he struggled. I mean, he struggled against the Broncos, which is a top 5 defense.
Most
and then,
people do.
That's just rookie. That's just being rookie.
Right, and it's like he needs to go through that. He really does.
Right.
It's gonna make him
You
better.
gotta crawl before you walk.
Right. And that's why I think you need to temper your expectations with Donovan Easy. Rookies tend to taper
But
off.
he's coming
towards
on
the
now.
end of the
He
season,
started out slow. That's the
Yeah,
thing. He
but
started out
now he's
slow.
getting more. Now he's getting more
You can't
snaps.
expect. You can't. If he's a small guy, he's
Yeah,
gonna
he's a
get worried now.
he's a pass rusher guy.
Yeah.
You know what I
Pass
mean?
rushing down.
But
So,
he's
yeah.
coming
when you
on
come
now,
against-
Drew. That's what I'm saying. He's
I don't
actually
know,
coming
man.
on. What do you mean you
Yeah.
don't know?
You don't
He's
know.
had
What do you
2
mean you don't
sacks in
know?
his last
He
2
has the most.
games.
He has the most pressures as a rookie in the
Always the
NFL.
Debbie Downer, Drew. Always
He,
the Debbie
he,
Downer,
he,
Drew.
All
he has
I'm
more
saying
pressures
is
than Abdul Carter, who you said was the
temper-
best on the Giants
temper-
front.
Temper
Yeah, he
your
actually got better
expectations.
stats than Carter right now.
Joe, hey Joe. Right now Carter may have half a sack, but he's leading the league in pressures.
Who, Carter?
Temper your
Easy's
expectations,
right
guys.
behind him.
Yeah, I have the stat right here. Well, I just think Ezeraku started off slow, Drew. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
he wasn't playing.
Now he's
I
actually
mean,
starting to pick it up. So that's all we're saying.
Yeah, but you guys are coming to your gauntlet portion of your schedule. I mean, even the Raiders. Can you sit back and really say the Raiders is a guaranteed win?
No, nobody. Who
No.
said guarantee anything?
I'm just saying,
Their,
like,
their,
you know,
their
you guys are
defense
like
is actually pretty decent against the
giving
run.
it. You're like saying
Yeah.
that's a win automatic. That's a
Who?
win. Oh, you should beat the Raiders.
Nobody
You
said
should
that,
Who
beat the
Drew.
said
Raiders.
that?
We were talking about the
You said that,
defensive
Game
linemen
Time.
When did
that
I
we
You were
say it
like,
was
got.
a
you play the
guaranteed
Raiders. We
win?
should beat the Raiders. No, so
Nobody
you were like,
said.
we should beat
Did
the
you not
Raiders.
watch my morning video?
One at a time.
Were
One
you
at a
too
time,
busy?
guys. One
No,
at a
the thing
time.
is, you're like, we should beat the Raiders.
Hey, Thomas, we could hear kind of an echo.
Thomas,
Now,
go
I
Obama
was getting
phone.
ready to say something. I was getting ready to say
All right,
something.
go ahead.
Uh-oh, let
No,
Obama.
say that game was a guaranteed win next Monday.
Nobody said guaranteed.
But that's how you guys are talking. You guys
It's actually no, we're not talking like
Raiders
that,
are
Drew.
automatic
It's gonna be a close game. The Cowboys Raiders always play close games. It's gonna be a close one.
I just think you guys should temper because listen, when you guys
Temper
play
what?
the Jets, temper your expectations. When you
What's
guys
our
play the Jets,
expectations?
But yeah, nobody's really riding
We're-
high.
We have to.
Let
We're riding
let
kind of
me-
low.
Drew.
let me finish.
What?
When you guys played the Jets, you were missing four. You were playing four backups.
True.
What kind of game did Quentin Williams have? He didn't wreck you guys, did he? In fact, he was pretty much.
He's number one
Like,
in the league right now. Whether he wrecked us,
That's
it
not.
doesn't
That's
matter.
not what I'm asking you. That's
It
not what I'm
doesn't
asking you.
matter.
I'm asking you when
I think he actually
it
had a
does
pretty
matter.
good game against Dallas.
It does matter when you play against four backups. He should have wrecked you guys. He should have sacked.
That's a
You
one
know, just
game.
came in and destroyed.
But every
But I'm
other,
saying, like, you have to. I think
but
you guys
hold on,
have to
hold on.
temper
You
your
can't pull out one game and say he stinks
You guys
and
pull out one game
disregard
all the
every
time.
other thing. You may not like the fact that we got Quentin Williams.
I think it's a great pickup. You
all
got
right
Quinn.
then.
I think it's an excellent.
He's number
pickup.
one in the
But
league in multiple areas. Number one,
Right.
stopping the run at the defensive
He had,
tackle
he had
position.
three solo. He had
That's
three
with
solo
the
tackles.
Jets.
He had three solo
Right.
tackles against Dallas with 2 TFLs.
With a
He
team
had a
that was
good game.
2-7 or 1-7, right?
But again, so all right. So,
So
what are you
yeah,
saying?
now he's
not
on a
good
better
player.
team.
Listen, Dallas, you can't
We
expect
said-
Dallas defense is your defense is horrible. Your
We
defense is
know
horrible.
that. Tell us something
You
we
don't
don't
know
you
that.
can't
You don't know
expect
that with
one
the 2 new
guy,
additions.
one or two
Where-
guys to come
You don't
in
know
and
that
make
with
an
the 4
immediate
new
impact.
additions. You don't know
He's
that
going
with
to
the
make
4
an
new
immediate
additions.
impact. He's going to allow us to play differently on defense.
And how is that?
How
You're,
was
you're,
that?
you're
Well,
31st and you're 31st.
No,
in
we're not.
Did you just
before
listen
got
to
a
us? He's gonna
he's not
he's gonna
listening.
create
He's
the double
got his
team.
own narrative in his head.
Yeah, it's
He's
crazy.
going to create a double team. If not, he's going to cook. He leads the league in pressures from the inside.
and double
So
teams.
you can't. So that's going to allow us to play more 4-man front rather than having to bring everybody in the box. That's going to. That's the way to win in the league. We've said it. You got to play more 4-man front.
With you
That's
guys,
how- I
have
mean,
the
that's how
worst
the Eagles did
cornerback.
good last
You
year.
have the
Again,
worst
but
corner.
The
You have the worst
the
corners in the
quarterback's
league.
time. He's not going to have a lot of time to sit back there. All right.
He doesn't need. All I did is hit you with a slant with those terrible cornerbacks you got. Barbecue chicken
Again,
blend. Terrible.
Listen, brother.
Your quarterback
again,
only had
today's not the
180
day
yards
with
on
your
those
negative
terrible
bullshit.
corners.
So I don't have time
I'm
or
just
the
saying,
patience
you
to
got
it.
temper-
So if you could
temper
take
your
your shit and get the
expectations,
fuck
guys.
out, I would appreciate it. Because I don't appreciate your negativeness,
How do you
man.
feel? Hey, how
I
do you feel
don't.
that point? How about that? Hey, Drew, how do you
I
feel about that
don't
point
appreciate
spread?
it.
How do you feel about
Practice
that
what you
point spread,
preach.
Drew? What's that tell you?
So if I have an opinion that I don't
We're
think
not-
Quentin is going to
listen,
make an
I don't
impact,
care about your
that-
opinion. You can have it.
It's a problem.
Listen, man.
It's a problem.
That's kind of how you went about it, Drew.
Yeah, exactly.
think.
That's
Yeah.
you piss off half of my chat when you come in hot like that. You can have your opinion. You're more than welcome to it, but it's how you deliver it.
Well, how did I deliver it? I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't think.
Well,
I
you're
don't
saying
think
we were
they
kind of
use you
riding
guys
high,
that way.
Drew, and I don't think
It's
we were
called
riding
Debbie
high. If
Downer. You're
anything,
trying to
we
be
were
a Debbie
kinda-
Downer there, Drew.
If anything, we were kind of trying to say, hey, we're kind of on the low right
Here
now.
we
We're
go.
pretty-
I got one.
we've
text.
lost 2
Get him
straight.
the F out of here.
So-
That's one. How many more people am I going to get that you're going to piss off, Drew?
I-
Again, this
I'll
is the
say this-
problem, brother.
I'll
Are you a
go,
part
bro.
of the channel
If
or are
you
you
guys are
against the
upset,
channel?
if I'm against the channel, why do I support you guys? Because I have a
Yeah,
different
no, you're
difference
not.
of opinion.
He's not against
we're,
us.
We're
It's just
allowing
you
your
just can't.
opinion. We're
just can't
allowing
come
So
your
why
in
opinion.
are you mad? Why are you mad?
You
Nobody's
mad, Drew, because
mad.
of your point spread.
It's just
Why are you
how
mad?
it's how you deliver it. You upset everybody that are Cowboy fans.
Because I'm telling the truth. I'm
What's
sorry,
the
it's
truth?
Cowboys.
No,
You
you
sit
said-
here and
Your
look,
truth.
You
there
said
are
he
some
wasn't-
people.
you
You're
said he
you're
wasn't gonna make
3-5-1.
the
You suck right now. You're 3-5-1. You suck.
But what does
What's
that
to be
do
mad
with
at?
Quentin
Hey, Drew, you're
Williams?
trying to be me.
But it doesn't
You're trying to
mean
be
we
me.
No,
should.
I'm not. I just got cursed out. The people telling me to get off because I'm telling you,
Well, I'm
Quinn is
literally
not going to
getting
improve your
texts.
defense
Here he
that
goes
much.
again. I'm just telling you. All you got
Hey,
to
look,
say.
I'll let you guys have it.
Have what?
Enjoy.
Have what? What are we enjoying?
You guys are clearly upset because I came and said Quinn is not really going to. That's a future trade for you guys.
We
It's not
didn't
going to
say it
really impact you
wasn't.
guys this
We
year.
didn't say it wasn't. But
Okay.
the
Okay,
thing
who
is
would he
not
help
going to
then,
affect.
But
Drew?
when you come on and say, oh, the Dallas, we should beat the Raiders. That should
man.
be a win.
I
That
didn't
should be a
say
win.
that. I said
You did
be
say it. Go
able
back and
to.
watch your own
no,
video.
no.
He never said that.
I no.
Yeah,
I
I never
said.
Go back and watch.
I said if they
Dallas
can't
should beat the Raiders. We should go on a run. What run?
I mean, they should beat the Raiders. How is that not like what's wrong with that?
You're 3-5-1. You have one game above.
We've lost
here,
two straight. There's nobody really in here confident
Should you
about
beat-
Dallas
Yeah,
right
there's
now.
a good
Hey
chance we
Drew,
could beat them.
hey Drew, should you
Who's to
beat
say we
the?
couldn't?
Are you going to beat Green Bay? Are you
It's
going
all
to?
right, Logan. It's all right, buddy.
Yeah. And, let's ask
do you-
more about you
what do you
guys.
think,
We don't even
Jesse,
we don't
what do
even
you
play
think?
this. We don't even play
What
this
think about
week.
what?
So
What do you think? Are we going to beat Green Bay?
Probably.
You want a Green Bay, but it's not going to be a cakewalk. You might look at the point spread as well.
Nobody said it was going to be a cakewalk, but you
But
asked me a question.
your
Do
guys
you
are saying
think?
you're going to beat the hell
Do
out
you
of Green
think
Bay.
we're
I'm
going to
getting
beat
down
Green
here.
Bay?
That's all I
Who's the
hear
best
down here.
team?
I don't.
Who's going to beat
I
Green?
don't.
You think
I
we're
see
going to
Green
beat
Bay
Green
going to
Bay?
get.
I
Green Bay
think
got
Green
you.
Bay beats you guys. Yeah.
I think
I do.
Green Bay will
You
beat you.
have
Now,
the
I'm
right
not a
to your
Cowboy
opinion.
fan, buddy. I am not a Cowboy fan. Green Bay
That's
will beat
that's
you.
great.
They'll
And I'm
bring
not
your
mad
ass down
about
to
it.
earth.
I'm not mad
They'll
about
bring
it.
you down to earth.
And I mean, you guys are going through a tough stretch in your schedule too. You got Detroit next.
We
you
are.
know. So I
We
mean,
are, but
it's
Joe,
all
let me ask
of
you
us
this,
right now,
Joe.
dude.
Let me
It's
ask you
all
this:
of us.
what team wins more than the Eagles the last couple of years?
The Niners, the Rams,
No, not close,
Detroit.
not close,
Yeah,
not close.
the
Tampa
Niners
Bay.
have been to the Super Bowl
Tampa Bay.
twice, and I
It's
mean,
not
I know they
close.
haven't won it, but they
It's not
actually
even
whooped you
close.
guys when they had their whole team. You guys
It's not
actually
even
beat them
close.
hurt. So
Yeah, it's not even close. Listen,
it's
calm
actually
down,
really
guys. I'm
close.
just telling you, temper.
How nobody's really mad.
I love
Drew.
the
I'm
Quentin
saying
Williams
that
pick, man. I just
Detroit
think that
and San Francisco and the
it's
Rams
next year
are
and the
actually
year
closer
after
than you
that.
think.
He
It's
loves
year
it, but
match
it's not
football
going to
with you
help
guys.
us. I love that. I just love that. He
Six-
loves it. It's a good pick.
6-9-1, man.
Right,
6-9-1.
right, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6-9-1.
That's why I asked you before. Who
We'll
will
see.
help
We got a
us.
whole new defense now. We got 2 new DBs coming back. We got a new linebacker and we got a new defensive lineman. So we'll see.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. You
Yeah.
don't have a new defense. You just
Yeah, we
you still
do.
have a below,
I just gave you
you have
4
a
new
below
players
average
that we're having
defense.
back.
We have
Actually,
below
5
average
if you
defense
count
with
New
a couple-
overtime.
defensive players coming back.
with a couple
Yeah,
We have
there's
Verdell
5.
coming
There's
back.
5 players.
DeMario
There's 5 players
Overshown.
coming
One
back.
time,
Yeah,
guys. One at a
Overshown.
time.
Overshown,
We got those
Ravel.
two guys.
Yeah, there's 5 of them. Josh
Yeah.
One at a
Butler,
time, guys.
Quentin Williams. It's a new
all pros.
defense.
All pros.
Quentin Williams is an all-pro. Just
Yeah,
to let you
Quentin
know.
is great.
Yeah,
Quentin
he's
is
way
amazing.
better than Jalen Carter.
Time will
Just so
tell.
you know.
Time will tell.
I
what
wouldn't
we
say
have,
that.
guys.
I
I
would.
wouldn't say that.
I would. Check the
Let
stats,
the
buddy.
process work itself out. I guess.
Check the
I wouldn't
stats,
say
buddy.
that.
Check the stats,
So,
buddy.
guys,
Drew,
but
you're
why,
smelling
man,
yourself.
I'm just saying, like, temper.
Over
It's not
200
that-
pressure as a
Drew.
DT is pretty. I'm just telling you to
Temper.
check the numbers. You're the one coming in here all
Temper.
hot. I'm telling you to check
I'm
the
not hot
numbers.
at all. I gave an opinion. Y'all get upset, man.
You're triggering.
Well,
Drew.
you're
Stop
acting
playing.
like we're going to say we're going to the Super Bowl. We're not. We're actually trying to say that we're just trying to get a better defense to get it average because this offense is pretty good. We have had a shitty
Your
defense this year.
offense is not that great, buddy. Your offense is not that great. Sorry.
I don't know about
If our
that.
Joe,
offense,
Joe,
my
your
offense is
offense
way
is
better
not
than
that
yours,
great.
bud. My
Your
offense
We're
is way
allowed
better
to be
than yours.
balanced.
Joe, your
Yeah.
offense is not that great.
If
It's better
we're
than
allowed
yours,
to
Drew.
be balanced because our
Is
defense
it?
can somewhat be
Yeah,
a
it
little
is.
better, then our offense can take off. Because we don't have to be predictable that we're going to pass every damn down because we're down.
Yeah, because now we have
We can
Javonte.
run,
I
we
mean,
can
that's,
bootleg,
that's a
we
good
can-
point.
Chris, we knew that was going to be the MO for Dallas. We knew you guys weren't going to run the football a lot. It was going to be throw. We
Well,
knew
we're
we're
trying-
trying,
we're trying to
but when
run
your
it more.
defense is giving up that many
It's gonna be
points,
throw,
man,
throw,
and you have to
throw.
go back there and throw. You know?
All right.
Can't be
Your
balanced that
offense
way.
is not that great, bro. It's not that great, especially against good teams. Last 2 weeks, what did you guys do?
Wait a minute. How many sacks
I mean,
has
that-
your quarterback gotten?
Offense has been
Doesn't
on
he
the down
lead
low.
the
I
league
can't.
in
I,
sacks?
he,
Jesse,
I'm just looking at the
Jesse, I think
offensive
you
line
are,
Doesn't
when
your
you're
I think
talking.
you are a
quarterback lead the
Cowboys
league
fan,
in
Jesse.
sacks?
I think you are.
I'm thinking
a
about
Cowboys
that
fan,
horrible
Jesse.
Terrence Steele.
No,
dude.
I'm a
thinking
Giants
about
fan, but
that
I'm just
right
asking you
now.
a simple question.
He
How
just
many sacks
he
does
just don't like the
have?
Eagles like the Cowboys. He's not a Cowboys fan. He hates process.
Beggars can't be choosers, man.
I
Not
know,
really
I
here
know,
for
I'm
it.
hated. I know the Eagles are the hated. And
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
you
my
say you're
question.
number one. I mean, they're going to be targeted.
we are. Yeah,
Okay, then you're going to
bring
be
it. We
expect to
love
be
it.
targeted then.
We
How
thrive off of
many
it.
sacks has your quarterback gotten?
How many sacks has he gotten? I don't know. I couldn't
Yeah.
tell you offhand. I couldn't tell you. But I
I
know
think
we're
it's up
6 and
there, but
2.
I mean, I think it's up there, but it's because Jalen scrambles. That's why.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah, an
Yeah.
intelligent fan. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No quarterback wins more than Jalen. No quarterback.
Hey,
No,
nobody
really?
said he's not
Maybe
nobody
Patrick.
said he's not a winner. I'm not going to argue that, but
Yeah,
I
definitely.
just,
And
I
that's
just
a
don't
stat.
think, I just don't think you're off. I don't know, Drew. I like your defense, I do, but the offense is just kind of scary to me.
Scary when you say scary, like scary good. Yeah, I agree.
Inconsistent,
Yeah,
in my
they've been
opinion.
inconsistent. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been
Mhm.
inconsistent.
And I
He's been
just don't
inconsistent.
know about Patullo. I think Moore was as much shit as I gave Moore. He was actually a really good coordinator. So I had to eat my words there. And I just don't know about Patullo, man. But
I think Patullo's going to make you eat those words too.
hey, yeah, I mean, you know me. I'll definitely say, hey, I was wrong. But I just don't know yet. I think you guys got the receivers. It's all about
So I tell you, let's get back.
staying
Let's get
balanced
back
for
to
you guys
Dallas.
too.
Let's
I
get back.
think.
Let's get back to Dallas.
Okay.
So the next 4 games, what do you see Dallas? Do you see them in the next 4 games going 500? Do you see them going 1-3? Like what do you guys see Dallas? Because I think a
see them going
playoff run
500.
is
Who
out of
are
the
the next
question.
games? So we know we got
Like playoff
the
we
run
got
Raiders.
is you got
and
the
then
we
it's
who?
the
got
Raiders,
we got
Eagles,
Raiders, Eagles, Chiefs,
Eagles.
Lions.
At
Right.
least
think.
1-3. You want honest
So
opinion?
what?
At least 1-3.
You know what? I respect that opinion, Joe.
I'm gonna
I
say
respect that opinion.
I'm gonna say 500, and I'm doing that optimistically. I think we're gonna
2
beat
and
you
2.
guys week 12. Yeah, 2-2.
Yeah, I don't see it, but I mean anything can happen, but I don't see that. Because I mean, do you still think the Dallas is in the playoff run?
I don't. Not with those corners and how they've been
Chris,
playing.
game time, Thomas.
No, I haven't said any. The only thing I said about us in playoffs, we'd be lucky to skimper into it if we were a 7th seed, if somehow by miracle. Other
I
than
think that's the only way you get in.
That's the
Yeah,
only way
yeah,
we're gonna get there.
yeah.
I think
Right
game
now.
time really thinks you guys have a shot, though. I think game times think you guys have a shot. I
Well,
think
I mean,
we're one of
NFC
those
is
teams-
the
Super
Bowl, man.
NFC is weak.
Yeah, and you got a lot of teams that are going to have basically the same
Hey,
record
Drew,
we have
this season.
in a lot of
see.
ways. So there'll be tiebreakers and stuff they'll have to
You
go
know,
through.
Drew.
So,
Drew. I'm hoping it's going to
We'll
be
see.
like 2019. I'm hoping it's going to be like 2019, where Cooper came in and the offense kind of changed because he came in. I'm hoping Williams can have that same impact, and
what I
hopefully
hope
get
Williams
this defense
brings?
to mid pack.
the attitude of knocking mother humpers out. That's what
I
I
hope
want
so
him to
too.
bring.
I mean, and
I
mean,
wanna
I've
see
watched
some-
this defense.
I want to see some passion.
This
man.
defense has no passion, no attitude. So hopefully he can help us there.
Hell yeah.
And I just
I think it's not talented, Joe. Chris, I just don't think that you're very talented.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
The
I
DB
think
room,
it's
the
not
DB room does scare me.
Sometimes
I
it's
can't lie to
not
you there.
talent. Sometimes it's thinking and doing the right thing and working and studying. And the rest of that shit comes later.
Yeah, but
You know?
I mean, to Drew's point, I do think this team does need to look at getting safeties and cornerbacks.
I agree with that.
'Cause, yeah,
sure.
I just think the secondary might
And
cost us.
linebackers.
Yeah, well, we'll see what Logan Wilson does, because I think Logan Wilson and Demarion Overshone are a lot better than what we have right now. Kenneth Murray has played terrible.
Logan is a short-term answer. Overshone is definitely, if he can stay healthy.
Well, Logan's got 3 more years, including this year. I think he'll be. I agree, but I mean, they got some good linebackers that are young, like Maris. He's just not really ready to play yet.
He doesn't fit Eberfuss's system. He's just, and see that, and that's
I mean, he
another
really
problem.
hasn't gotten a chance in my book.
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. People are upset. It's like you have a new DC, right? These guys they're not his guys. Like,
most of them
not his
aren't.
guys.
I mean, most
They're
of them
not
aren't.
his guys.
That is very true.
Right.
But
So
I
you have these
think
new
Quentin
guys
Williams is going to become his guy.
Quentin Williams can play. He can play anything, right? But you have a new
but
DC.
the Jets D line coach was. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
and they have to get acclimated. You have some rookies So it's going to take Eberflus. It's going to take him like a year or two to get his actual guys and to build up
That's why
to
really
where
I'm
like
not. I agree with that, Drew. That's why I'm really not
right,
on the fire Eberflus
right.
because I don't want another DC. We've already
I think
had all these DCs.
firing him is a
So
mistake, bro. I think that's a
yeah,
mistake if you fire
I
him.
think so too. I honestly think so too, and I'd like to see what he can build here. I really would.
See,
Uh,
see, we can have a civilized conversation. Nobody has to be upset. You
yeah,
know,
no,
just
for
trying
As
to
sure,
long
for
as
temper.
we're
sure.
I
down the
think I just say
Cowboys and putting the
temper the
Cowboys down, we can
expectation
have that
because
conversation.
some of you Cowboys fans have a tendency of hyping stuff up. Some of you guys, I hear it on the content creators. A lot of those guys think y'all about to go on the playoff run. They do, and they have a right to think
Relax,
that. You know
Drew.
what
We're
I'm
not
saying?
going
Let's
in.
temper.
Relax,
I know.
relax.
I'm just saying. I'm
It's
just
not
saying.
gonna look. I want it as well as everybody else, but it
I
ain't
know
gonna
you do.
happen this year. And all we can
Yeah,
do is work towards something. And
Hey
right
guys,
now,
I
what
we're
agree.
happens
doing
I
that.
game
like
day?
what Dallas did on the defense. I think getting Williams was a great pickup. And I think you build around him with Eberflus, whatever he's trying to do. But on all three levels, Dallas needs some work: linebackers, safeties, and
Yeah, the
corners,
proof
big
is in the
time.
pudding. Watch the games. Unfortunately, I don't know if
Put
it's talent
Bland is a
or
nickel. Bland is not deserved. Don't put him outside. He's barbecue chicken. You put him out there,
He had one
keep
bad
him in the
game.
slot,
All I'm gonna
man.
say, man,
He had
is
one
you know
bad
what?
game.
I don't give a crap. As long as my team's playing on any given Sunday, I'm gonna root for them, and I'm gonna say we're gonna kick your ass every damn time,
As you should.
even though
well,
we
yeah,
don't.
you
And that's
should
for
do
any
that.
other
Yes.
fan out there. I don't care if you're the fan of the Raiders or what other team. Every
As
week,
you
it's gonna
should.
be like that.
And
On
I don't
game
know,
day,
maybe
I want to be talking shit, and I don't care.
Well, you don't play the
You
game
know.
to lose.
But
I've never
honestly,
ever played a game to
I'll
lose.
be realistic. But game day, yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit. Why
As you
not?
should.
You know,
Sorry, I
Well,
play basketball with
I
my
think
kids, and I
that's
beat
where I
them in
go with it,
basketball
though.
if I can do it.
If you get where I'm getting at.
I
as
don't
you
like to
should.
lose. Yeah, I don't like to lose, but
Nobody likes to lose.
But
no, who
to be
does?
honest, I think we need a lot more work right now, and it's going to be a growing pain. And, and it's just what it is.
well, Chris, we got 2 first rounders, and I've been watching college, and there's some good defenders coming out. So we'll see. I want to see what Eberflus can build here. Like I agree with
Between
Drew. I agree with Drew. Firing him isn't the answer.
Yeah, but
It isn't.
Joe, we can
Don't agree
make
with
this
me, Joe.
defense a top 10 defense right away next year with picking up free agents
I
that'll be
mean,
out there.
let's
Plus
be
our
real.
draft. It happens. It can
See,
happen
there you
quick.
go.
It,
There's the
it really
No,
correlation.
I'm
can.
not saying Super Bowl, but we can make our defense a lot better
No, it
than it
really
is
can,
this year.
Vinny. Look at the Eagles. I think they were bottom of the league, and then they drafted DeJean Mitchell. They went out in free agency. I mean, it's going to
Yeah,
take Jerry
we
and
haven't gotten a
Steven to
free
go out.
agency in
But
Right.
years.
but
In
In
Joe,
You're
years, we
going
years.
to
haven't
have to
gone
do
out there to
free
grab that
agency. You're going to
player,
have to
and
get
we
the
knew
Joe,
we
players
it's
needed
been
that.
now
No,
because
that's what I'm
of
saying.
where you are
Yeah.
with Dak right now.
right. Joe,
Right.
it's
Who do
been
you have
the
backing up
Eagles.
Dak? It's not like you have a
The
Steve Young
Eagles'
back there.
the Eagles' last 4 to 5 drafts have been the biggest impact. Because I'll send you a copy. The last 4 to 5 drafts, the Eagles have really hit some home runs,
I
especially on
agree.
the
Well,
defense.
you guys are picking
And that's
SEC
where it
play. You guys are
starts.
picking SEC players, and that's
Yeah,
how
but
you do it.
also
Hey,
home runs are players that are still on your team. I looked at that. You picked up like 4 or 5 free agents. The rest of them are all drafted. Now they may not
Mhm.
be starters, but they are still on your team. Where
there
our
you
Right.
go.
They're
20,
developing in the program.
our
Yep.
2023 draft, we have 2 guys left, Overshown and Schoonmaker. That's it.
Spoonmaker.
That's a
Yep.
bad
That's it.
draft. You
That's a
guys have
bad
great
draft.
drafts.
Yep.
I
Terrible
agree,
draft.
Drew. Can't argue with you, buddy.
Well,
And
hey, guys,
Drew,
I'm a.
it's the schools you pick from. I feel Howie's always been good at that. You pick from these top schools. They're preparing. Look at Tyler Booker. They're preparing for the NFL.
Well, he just started getting good at that. But hey, look, I'm gonna back out because game time is clearly annoyed with me. I'm gonna turn the show back over. I didn't mean it to get.
I'm
I
letting you
think it's
talk,
just how
man. You always had to cut you off, so get it all off your chest.
I think it's just
No,
how
man, no.
I think it's just how you came
I'm gonna
in,
back
man.
out, man,
That's
because
all.
you're clearly annoyed.
No, I'm
I
not
only came
annoyed,
in the
man.
conversation, just gave my
You
intent,
obviously
just
didn't
give
hear
my
the beginning
opinion.
of the show. Nobody said nothing. We were talking about being happy with the acquisition and how it could transform the defense going forward. We didn't say
And that-
playoffs. Let me
and I
finish
said
now.
that.
I gave you 10 minutes.
Go
Okay?
ahead. Go ahead.
We didn't say nothing else about expectations. We know that the defense will get better. Whether you agree or not, the addition to Quinnen Williams instantly makes them better. How much better? We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
We're just trying to be a little excited
That's fair.
a day after a horrendous thing that happened to one of our young up-and-coming stars.
terrible.
And to come in negative was just a shock when your earlier post on my video, you were sticking up for me with the Lou, and you came in like quite the opposite. I'm not disagreeing with you that we have holes all over the defense. I actually led off with that. I said 8 wins, maybe 9 wins, tops at this point. But that really doesn't matter because we need to see them win a game. We started off the live stream with I asked them a question. I said, what does this do? I said, I'm not worried about the Eagles. I said, I'm actually rooting for the Eagles. Everybody's kind of mad against Green Bay because I can't stay in Green Bay. I hope they win against Green Bay. But that's just my own little personal thing. I don't want to see Green Bay win another game. But that's a personal thing with Micah Parsons, and it improves our draft.
And the draft position.
Yeah, that's kind of where
course.
I'm at. I'm not worried about the Eagles. I've already said, Drew, I think the Eagles are outside of our scope of trying to catch them. So, Mark called me earlier, and I'm like, well, we just got to win a game. We got 3 wins on the season. We just have to win a football game. So we started off, and I was trying to know if you caught all that because you came in like, slow down your expectations. What, being excited about a newly acquisitions, arguably, I'm not going to say one, top 3 guy at his position. Of course it's exciting. So that's where I was, just taking a ball. Like, why would you want to steal that from us? Nobody... Even if there were people in here that said, well, they're getting ready to go on a run, well, let them be disappointed. Let them experience it. It's not really your job to say, oh, you guys are fools. Just please temper your excitement. Now, after days like yesterday, let people be happy. But
I don't think yesterday.
Man, it is.
I don't think the two don't have anything to do with each other.
Well, it does when you're a fan base.
Really?
I lived through the
He's a
Jerome
fan.
Brown thing. Yes, it does have something to do with it. The
And
Jerome
it's
Brown, when he
kind
died.
of it's the first live since
I'm a
then.
medical
That's all.
professional, so I
That's
see.
all
I
I'm
deal with
saying.
these
I
fans all the
don't
time,
understand the angle.
so
That's
I don't
all.
think two
But
have to do with anything. Just saying.
that's
I'm just giving the football. I'm just
no,
giving the
you didn't
football
have this
analysis.
tone. You were like, guys, slow down your your excitement. No, I don't think today's the day. But you're more than welcome. That's why I gave you the floor. You changed your tone after
I
that.
appreciate
Now, go ahead. Go back to how you came in. That's fine. You're a paying customer.
You guys got kind of turned up, and everything. So I was just, I'm calm. I'm always calm. I never lose my
Well, you're
cool.
calm,
You
but
guys-
I'm not that way. Anybody that knows me knows that if you're gonna come in here and tell me not to be excited about something, you don't have the right. You have the right to say it, but I'm not gonna listen to it. But
Right,
that's how
it.
that
You
works. I'm
should
going
be
to stick up
excited.
for
You
myself.
should be excited about winning.
That's all
You
it
should
was,
be
Drew.
excited about Quentin. You
So
should be
when I
excited
had
about
people in
Quentin.
the chat or texting me saying, Jesus, why is Drew coming? I don't know. This isn't scripted. I don't know what's
Always
going on
coming
in
hot.
his head. I don't know.
Always
Yeah,
coming hot.
Brian doesn't tell us to stir up stuff. We just come in
This
here.
is
Yeah.
not the channel
you
for
know.
that. I don't tell
If
people
you-
to,
if you
to
know-
crap on Dallas before the stream starts.
I always-
So when
Right.
it
I
does,
always
there's
come
a
in
fight.
hot.
This isn't fun for me to do that.
No, I always come in hot. Just give an opinion. I know some people don't like it.
Well,
Your
But,
opinion.
just surprising today, but it's fine. Listen, man, everybody's entitled to their own way that they handle themselves. Linda Conyers, the season starts for me today after 8 games. Well, we'll see.
You've always said that, Linda, and that's a good point.
Again,
I love Linda.
I'm going to
Love Linda.
reiterate.
Shout out
I
Linda.
don't,
She knows ball. That's
anybody
for sure.
that
She
thinks
does.
that they're
Awesome.
sitting in any kind of seat right now, there's way too many games to be had. So I would just say that. CZ, Drew was trying to share nudie pics. Well, I don't know about that. I would hope not. But Dirty Sanchez, no disrespect to you, Drew,
I got
but
some
you
new ones.
usually come into here like you're a god, and when you talk down about our team, it's like you're trying to beat us back into submission, and it doesn't sit well. Dirty Sanchez. Mark told me about
Not a-
your
not a
story
guy,
last night
Dirty.
too. Last night, brother. I'm
Not-
sorry I
not a
missed
guy.
it.
Yeah, that was
Not a
good
guy,
to hear.
Dirty.
That was good to hear, Dirty. That was, man.
Not
Yeah,
a
Dirty.
God, Dirty. More like a Lord.
Yeah, see, I don't come at it as I think I know everything. I have my opinion, but I don't, Yeah. How many? I mean, over the last 60 years, Drew. Well, I don't know how old you are, but how many times did you think the Eagles would go on to win a Super Bowl?
I'm close to it.
See
Say
what
that
I'm
again.
saying? How many times did you say that they were going to win a Super Bowl?
Every year.
No,
How many
I'm
times?
asking
No,
him a
no, I
question.
don't. I've never been that type to say, "Oh, we're going to win the Super Bowl."
Well, I'm
every
just
year.
saying that.
Now, I have that mentality now because for the last 30 years, actually the last decade, my team has won Super Bowls,
Yes,
and
you've won two.
we have a gold standard within not only the division but within the whole NFL.
But you haven't won
I do
back-to-back
have that
divisions.
I do have that expectation because my franchise and my team is built for that. So yeah, I have that expectation. I do have that.
A lot of teams have that expectation, though, especially in this
But
NFL.
you can have that expectation, but not many teams have gone out to do what we've done. Kansas
Yeah,
City,
there
outside
has.
of Kansas
Yeah, there
City,
has.
who else?
There's been.
Outside
You've
of
only
Kansas
won
City,
two Super Bowls, so yes, there's been a
but game
lot of
time.
teams who've
I,
had chunks
outside of
of. I'm not
Kansas
going to get into
City,
a long dissertation,
Ask
but
New England.
I'm
Hey,
just saying,
Drew, ask
outside of
New
Kansas
England.
City, who else has done it?
well,
Ask New England.
if you're going to put a time in all history or just in the time
No,
frame that
I'm
you've
saying
done it.
I said within the last decade, my team has given me
Mm.
the arrogance to
Well,
know that yeah, we can win. Nobody's better than us. So outside of Kansas City, within the last decade, who's done it like us?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
You know, not outside of Kansas City, not really, especially within the
Well,
last 3
how many
years.
did Kansas City
Nobody's
win?
beating
4?
us.
A 3? I don't know.
Nobody,
Three, I
listen,
think.
nobody's
Yeah.
beating us when you even said it yourself. If we're on our game, ain't nobody
I
beating
said
us.
this
Ain't
year,
nobody.
but
I mean, have you guys
you
really
only
had a
took
game
that
though
part
where
out of it, though.
everything's
Hold on. You only took that part out of it. I don't think you're going to get to the level that you were last year, and I think you're going to need it to win another Super Bowl. That doesn't mean
I don't think so.
But that's
don't
what I'm
think
saying.
so.
That doesn't mean that what I say is fact. That's my opinion. I haven't seen you play at that level yet. So to think
Right.
that you're going to get to it at the for the balance of the games, you're playing better as of late, but you haven't come nowhere near where you've
No,
been the last
it's
year.
hopium.
Now,
that
now,
they
That's
now
all
think they're
I'm
getting.
saying, Drew.
here's
Yes.
the caveat to that, though, game time. What you said is actually true, right?
Right.
But the caveat to that is what? We're still 6-2, and we've distanced ourselves from the rest of the poor teams in the division.
Well, what's that
And we
say?
have the number 1 seed in the division right now, maybe
Right now,
Seattle. So that's what I'm saying. If what you're saying is we continue to improve,
Yes.
ain't
yes.
nobody beating us.
Well, you
Ain't
have to
nobody beating
continue to
us.
improve, though. That's the thing.
Okay, so what makes you think we're not?
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
You don't think
You
other
may not
teams will
want us to
improve
improve.
too?
well,
No
I-
You
other
may not
teams are
want
going
us
to
to
improve.
improve.
No, it's not that I don't want you to improve. I just said I want you to beat the Green Bay Packers. So you're taking what I'm thinking and just expelling
No,
it.
I'm not taking. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you are.
You're
I
saying
think
if
that
we
you haven't played
continue-
at that high of a level.
I don't want them to beat Green Bay. I want Green Bay to beat them, then we beat Philly. Catch
Why?
their ass.
Thank you.
Tired of this
Thank
shit.
you.
Wait, I'm with you,
Thank
buddy.
you for being honest, Walker.
So you're saying I'm not
I
honest?
never want the Eagles to
I'm
win.
not saying that.
What are you
No.
saying?
I'm not saying that, bro. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, man. Calm down. Relax.
I'm
Jesus,
calm, but
guys-
you
There
just-
is truth in joking.
You just
Truth
said
and
am I
joking.
not
Relax.
being honest? What are you talking about?
I didn't say you weren't being honest. I said thank you, Wade, for being honest. I'm just kidding.
what?
Calm down. Relax.
Oh, no,
All
I'm
I'm
being
saying
honest
is-
like that.
all
No,
I'm
people
saying
are
is
looking
this.
at it all
If
wrong.
the Eagles continue to improve like we have been, nobody's beating us. Nobody in the NFL is beating us. No one. And yes, it's arrogant, but my
I don't
team has
care
given
about
me
that
that
part of
arrogance.
it, but that's
I mean, it's
You
true.
don't know that they're going to win everything. Otherwise, you'd bet the farm on. Bet the farm on the
Yeah.
Eagles right now. Bet everything you own on them. If you're that confident and you're that
I'm
arrogant, go do
extremely
it.
confident. I'm
Then bet the house on it. Bet your mortgage on it. Bet your life on it. My God.
Come on, Benny. Calm down, bro. You
Oh,
guys
Anything
were
could
saying the
happen
same
in the
thing
World
last year
Wrestling
about us.
Federation.
Oh, you're
You
smelling
guys
it
said the
today,
same thing
Drew.
last year. You guys had Detroit
Love
as
you
the cock of
guys.
the walk.
Could
Remember?
happen.
Detroit is the team to beat. They couldn't even beat the Washington
Because
Commanders.
they're injured.
who
Drew.
said
Yeah,
they
they
were
were
the team
injured.
to beat?
Yeah, oh, here we go.
Elway.
Here come the injury
Buffalo.
excuse.
Who said
Healthiest
they were the
team-
team to
healthiest
beat?
team
I've been
wins.
calling them out for weeks.
Everybody's injured.
That's what I'm saying. You
All-
make
every-
statements,
every
but who are
team
you
is injured.
specifically talking about? The Cowboy fans? My channel? I
Say
never
that
said
again?
they were. Who are you talking about that people said that in your mind that people are saying that the Lions were the team to beat? Who exactly was
No,
that?
last year.
Oh, last year. Yeah.
Last
Okay.
year,
Last year was
you
last year.
got and even earlier this year, Loyal,
Who?
you
Loyal?
guys were saying
Me? I never
Detroit.
said that Detroit was the team to
Detroit
beat.
was the team to beat last year.
Man,
This year, you guys say, "Oh, Detroit is that team. They're the team
I
to
never
beat."
said this year Detroit was the team to beat. I said quite the
I'm just
opposite.
saying.
Well, I'm
We were
telling
talking
you.
I've heard a
about
lot of
multiple
people
Yeah,
saying
teams.
I think
Detroit is
Brian-
that
I
team
think
to
Brian,
beat.
I think Brian said Detroit's overrated.
Yeah, I
I
don't
like
know where you
Detroit.
get. So that's where I don't understand sometimes. But hey,
Yeah,
it
I
is
think we
what
were
it
talking
is,
about
man.
teams that we thought had the best chance
Confused.
to, or had the chance to do it. You know,
Chris, you're
We're
I
right.
just
talking
think
about
we're
the
oil and
AFC
water.
and
That's
NFC
all. I don't
teams.
think we're ever
Who
going
would
to
think Seattle would
agree.
be where they're at
And
now?
leave it at
Exactly.
that.
I didn't
Right.
see that
That's
either.
not.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
I didn't think
Tom,
that
it's only
defense was
football,
going to be
brother.
that great.
It's only football. It's not that
No.
serious.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It may not be. It's more of a reality for us to catch Philly than anything because they got to play Green Bay. They got to play Detroit. If they drop those two and we beat them, that's 3 straight losses. Like we will have caught them.
Win a game, Wade. I'm the
Yeah,
most
we just gotta-
realistic
we
Cowboy
gotta win
fan
back
out
to
there. And I
back.
got to deal with this BS all the time. I'm not. I never say. I said 9 or 10 at the beginning of the year. Since where is that? The sun rises and sets like in with the Cowboys. That's all. I just don't know where because I may do a video and you take it and run with it. It's YouTube. I don't know. This isn't
I'm running.
ESPN.
I'm just.
I've said that
It's
before.
just
This isn't
if you say
ESPN.
something,
You
if
know,
I say
I'm
something,
what?
if I say something that gets held against me, if you say something, I'm gonna put it back at you.
Okay, what did you say that was held
Anybody.
against
That's
you?
anybody.
I'm
That's
just
anybody.
asking you. Like, what did I
That's
say?
anybody.
That again this morning I said 8 or 9. I'm still in that realm. You got to put yourself in the position of a lot of these teams aren't going to be that good. Like the Giants and Washington, they're cooked already. So that's.
But what makes you
Right.
think Dallas is any better than them?
They've already beaten them once, even with a
So what
horrendous
does that
defense.
even mean?
And they just added to
So-
their defense.
That they're
We're getting
second in their
players back.
division.
So then I can say
We're getting
we beat
players
you once, so
back,
we're gonna
too.
sweep you guys.
Well, you could
I can
sweep
use the
us.
same
It's very
logic.
possible. You're
right?
probably going to be favored in
Yeah.
the game.
Basically, the realistic thing, Drew, is the Cowboys probably go 5-11-1.
No
Probably the
way.
most
Listen,
realistic record.
in the beginning of the year, I said Dallas would be 7-10. I said that.
Well, we
and,
had a
you know,
bet.
Game Time backed out of a
No,
bet.
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
that
no,
is
no,
yeah.
no. We
Well,
had
I
a-
mean,
I
we
said
have the
7-10.
bet. The over under for
You
Vegas
said-
was 7.5. Drew said
Nah.
you ain't. Let me
I
finish.
said 7-10.
No.
And then
The
you
over,
said-
listen
you
to
said-
me, Drew. I have the bet, but I will pay the $100. I don't want his money because I don't back out of bets. Wade, have I collected my bet from you? Let me finish.
nope.
I'm not asking for it. It was all for fun, but the over under for the Cowboys was 7.5. Drew said this was before any of the moves. He said 5 wins. Dallas is going to win 5
Nope,
wins.
I never
Let me
said that. I
finish
never
my
said that.
thought. I said, fine, let's do a bet. I had to get above the Vegas line. So in order for me to win the bet, I have to get to 8 wins. That was how I was going to win. Drew, he was going to win with 6 and below. A push would have been 7. That was always the bet. I wouldn't. That
wasn't the
was the
bet,
bet.
Game
Yes,
Time.
it was. But again,
That
Drew,
wasn't the bet,
I
Game
have
Time.
no reason to lie. I could give a shit
I
about
don't
But
the
have
Drew,
money.
but Drew,
Again,
even if that was the bet,
I've
Drew, you're
always
probably
said
like
7-10.
on track
You
for
said
that.
That
eight
was
was
the
the
push.
push, Game Time.
That
You
was the
said eight
push.
was the
There's no
push.
way I would say Dallas has to win 9 for me to win money when the over under was 7.5.
Or
It was
7,
always
yeah.
But
it
you
was
had
always
Dallas
7,
winning 10
Drew.
games.
You
You
forget,
had
but
Dallas
it was
winning
always
10
7.
games.
I said 9 or
I
10.
always said 7.
I said 9 or 10. So
I never moved from
again,
7.
Again, I don't appreciate that because that wasn't the bet. Just end it.
Game Time. All right.
I'm
'Cause
not going to
that
play the
wasn't bet,
game
bro.
where you're calling me this or that. I don't mind. I pay my bets. Did you get? I didn't have to send out, beautiful plaques, $50 plaques here. I send more free shit out to more people. It's not
Time,
about
I'm
the
not
money.
attacking your- I'm
It's
not
not
attacking your
about the
character,
money.
brother.
So if I lose
It's not
something,
about,
I'll
I don't
pay
care
it.
about the money. All
Don't
I'm saying
come
is
on
I know
here.
what was said. I know it was said. I'm not attacking your character. I'm not
Then
saying I'm
I
not
want
doing
you to
anything.
show me the
As
video if you know.
As
'cause
I recall,
a bunch
as I
of us know
recall,
the bet. because we were all having live stream after
I've
live stream
never
after
moved
live
from
stream.
7 wins.
7 was a
game time.
push. You went.
No,
7
game
was the
time. No,
push.
I've never
So
separated
you're
from
telling
7.
me
It was,
I would have
said
had to have
7
got
and
to
10.
9 wins. It makes no sense. Drew.
You game time. Let me say this. I've never moved from 7 and 10. You said Dallas was going to win 10 games. You said in the video the push is 8. That's what you said.
No,
the
I never
push is
said
8.
8. No, I did not.
Okay, I'm telling you what you said, game time. You may not remember, bro.
Other
But you
people
said the
said
push
they
is
remember
8.
the
I've
bet
never
as
moved
well.
from
Vinny
7
Hagen
wins.
remembers the bet. A lot of people
I've
remember the
never
bet.
moved from 7 wins, bro.
Listen.
I've
Again,
never moved from 7 wins.
you just made a comment that I moved the bar. I don't want to pay. Not that. Come on, man. That's not it. That's not it. I stuck with the Vegas line of 7.5. That was it. I'm not.
That
dumb.
was my line from the beginning, though. Game time.
That's
I
why we
stuck with
said it was
7.
a
I've never
push.
moved from 7. So how am I going at 7 and that's the push? I never went below 7. 7 was always what I put.
I had to get above the Vegas line to win the bet, which was 7.5.
But you haven't won in 10 games.
I said 9 or
So
10
that's
from the
above
beginning.
8.
I had them winning.
I think
9.
he said 8 or 9.
Hold up,
Yeah.
I had the video up, and I just shared it a couple weeks ago when they did. I had Dallas winning 9 games. What are you talking about, Drew?
It's okay.
I had to
It's
again.
okay,
Go
it's
look at the
okay,
video. Look at the.
I remember.
Look at
I
the
remember
thumbnail.
before the
9
season
wins.
even
I got
before
Dallas.
the season even started. Game time. Before the season even started, bro.
Dude, stop
I
changing the
had said
subject.
Dallas
I
was gonna
just
be
did a
7
video
and
3
10.
weeks ago where I recapped my preseason prediction, and I have us at 9.
Yeah, but that wasn't your original though. Game
No.
time. You had him
It
at
was
10.
his original, Drew.
That was
I
before
remember
the
that.
season started. Please pay
Preseason.
That's
attention.
what I just said. That's what I just said. Before the season started, you had Dallas at 10 wins. I had
9
him at
wins. I
7.
No, we had
predicted.
it at 9, Drew.
Jesse, be quiet. The thumbnail
Really?
of the video has Dallas with a 9-8 record, and that was preseason before the 3rd preseason game.
Okay.
So please
so
stop.
even if
If
it's
you don't know what
9,
you're talking about,
even if it's
then nobody
even
knows
if
what
it's
a
9, even if it's 9, 8 is still that's the push. 7, 8, 9, that's still the push.
No,
8.
I have to win
and that's
with
when you
8.
said the push
You had
would
to
be
win with
is
6,
8.
and 7 was a push because that was the Vegas line. So that's all I'm
right.
saying. It makes sense.
I give up,
Thi-
bro. I give up.
Again, if they win 6 games, I'll send you $100. If Dallas wins 9 games, I don't want nothing
It's
from
okay,
you.
man.
I don't want a
It's
dime
okay,
from
bro.
you. Trust me.
I don't care. I don't need the
I ain't
money.
gonna-
It's
I'm gonna
okay.
return it.
I
I
don't
don't
need
want
the
your
money.
money.
Just cancel the bet, bro. It's
No,
okay.
it's not
all for
canceling
fun,
it.
man.
You want to move
Yeah,
the.
it's all fun, bro.
Obviously, you
fun.
want to move the line for some reason, or you don't remember it right.
no.
Everybody else
Listen,
knows what
game
the bet
time.
was, but you.
Game time.
Everybody's
just cancel the
there's
bet.
a mass
Just cancel it.
conspiracy
It's
against
over.
Eagles Drew here.
It's
But
over,
thanks,
bro.
buddy.
It's over.
Appreciate it.
It's over. Just let it go, man. It's
No,
all
I'm
good.
gonna send you your $100 if they don't win 8 games.
No, it's all good, brother. It's all
Just
good.
like
I don't
I've done
want it. It's
everything
okay.
else I said I was gonna do. So
It's okay, bro.
I'm a
It's
man of
okay.
my word.
So am I. It's all good, bro. I'm not attacking your credibility.
Well, you have
at all.
multiple times today. So again, I don't really know where you come from sometimes, but hey,
From the heart.
yep.
Are we done fighting, everyone?
I'm not fighting.
I'm done fighting.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Another text.
Can I stop shutting up now?
Go ahead.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all in jest here. But Drew, come on now. You're way up in that cloud, man. You come down a little bit, please.
No,
Let
man,
these
I'm not
guys-
coming down.
Let
I'm
these
not coming
guys
down.
talk about the team without you pissing in the
Listen.
pot.
Jesse, you were in Philly in the 90s. It's not fun when the rabbit has the gun. That's the
fine and
problem.
dandy.
It's not fun when the rabbit has the gun.
I never had the gun, man. I never
The
seen
rabbit
an
has
NFC
the gun
championship.
now.
Well,
The
I wasn't
rabbit
here.
has the gun now.
I
And
wasn't-
it's okay. I had
For
to,
the
hey,
rec-
look, I had to,
I don't know
had
if you
to eat
realize-
Jesse, I had to eat a lot of crap, and I didn't get mad. It was what it was.
True.
And, you know,
Just-
they was
just
high
for
on
the-
the
Was
hog,
there
and it
YouTube
was
back
what it
then?
was.
Well, like, was there YouTube back then?
Drew. In the 90s,
did I
There
have
was
a
no
channel?
YouTube.
Well, then
There was no
that's
YouTube.
why I
Yeah,
don't
you guys
understand
haven't won in the modern day era.
Drew,
But I
Yeah,
tell
and
that's
then
what I
I,
just said. That's
I
what I just
remember the
said.
ring. And
I'm
Joe,
a young
I
Cowboy.
remember the
I'm in
ring
my
pops. Remember the
20s.
ring pop memes? Remember the ring pop
Yeah,
memes?
man, I live in the Bay Area. I'm in my young 20s, man. We haven't
I'm
won
just saying,
anything.
Joe, Jesse remembers,
I'm just showing the
Game
win,
Time
man.
remembers, you guys remember. We used to catch hell. We used to catch hell from everybody. And now it's our turn. And you
Yeah,
know,
but right
Dallas fans
now,
don't
there's
like it.
no. It's just
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm not coming
It's a
down.
long year,
Jesse, I'm
man.
not coming down, bro.
it's gonna be a
well.
hard
It's a
landing,
long
brother.
year, Jesse. Jesse, it's a long year. We'll see.
Yeah, I
We'll
know.
see what
It's gonna be a
happens.
hard. It's gonna be a hard landing, Drew. Watch.
It's gonna be
And
a
once
hard
you,
couple years.
no, it's gonna be a hard landing, brother. I
Well,
can't
Eagles
wait.
are in their window. It's hard
Since we're
for me to
talking,
say it, but they're
Thank you.
in their
We're in our
window. They
pocket
have
right
to
hey,
now.
since we're
win.
talking about beginning of the season predictions, you said the Giants were going to be good. They're terrible. No offense, Jesse.
No fan, I'm taking.
No,
I just think
I did
we
say that the
thought
Giants would be
I
we
hear
better.
you
thought their
go.
defense was going
I
to be
still
good,
have
and
my.
it's really not. It's their offense that's pretty
I still
decent.
have my. I just found it right here. I had the Giants at 8-9. That was my.
Yep.
That was my preseason prediction.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
I
got
remember that.
the. Let me just go down the list here. I got the Commanders winning the division at 11-6, so that was way off. I had the Eagles.
3 injuries.
I had the Eagles with a 10-7 record. That's the exact one, and I had Dallas at 9-8.
At 9-8.
I even have all the things written down. So I mean, who am I hearing? It's Drew. I hear.
Sometimes echoing.
So I've been pretty solid all year with the 9 wins here. So I had us.
And I mean, we're just excited about our new players.
Yeah, that was
Brian.
all this was about.
We
but
got
sidetracked.
freaking. We got 5 new players.
This is how I had it at the beginning of before any games were played, Drew. I'll give you my rundown of what I had from this point on. I had us beating the Raiders. I had us beating the Eagles at home. I had us losing to the Chiefs. I had us losing at the Lions. I had us beating the Vikings at home. I had us beating the Chargers at home. I had us losing to the Commanders and losing to the Giants to finish the year. That's how I had the 9-8 record. So again, obviously things have changed. I would have to revisit. I did it in weeks of 4, and I grouped it up as in 4s. I still think we beat the Raiders. Is it a lock, Drew? No, not at all. We'll see if we can beat the Eagles. That's going to be a tough game, but we'll see. I have us losing to the Chiefs still, and I have us losing to the Lions. So they're probably looking at 8 wins right now. That's probably where I'm at.
Which I mean, that's around
all along.
That's
Drew.
around.
So
That's
it's
around
not like it
12
was,
or 11.
I had
1 and
10.
4 the next month. 1 and 4 the next month.
That's possible,
We'll
but
see.
I had us with 9
We'll see.
from the beginning.
We got a
I
new
know.
defense coming.
I had us at 9 at the beginning, so I'm not, I said our ceiling was 10, but I actually predicted 9. That's the sheet. I have the thumbnail. Go look it up. I have all the thumbnails there. It's on my website. It's on my YouTube channel. I don't
Hey,
need
one
to
thing, the
hide
offense
from
plays like
anything.
that. We ain't winning
Oh,
any more
need to
games.
look, dude. We had basically the same
That's
thing.
very true. That's
Linda
very true.
Conyers,
Wade.
game time was at 9 or 10 ones before the season. I predicted 9. I said our ceiling, if everything went great, would be 10. I said we could not get to 11. So I think that was very fair, and I still think I'm on track. To get close to 9. Drew I think he said 6 the other day, and that I'll be surprised if you only win 3 games coming down the stretch. We're winning the last 2 because those teams have folded. So that's 5. So this is a big game. Raiders would be 6, and then now we got a string of home games against tough teams. So we'll see.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see.
I don't believe playoffs are in the picture.
Hey,
That wasn't about what the stream was about. I never said playoffs.
I had the Broncos destroying the Raiders, and I mean it was a close game. It's week-to-week league, guys. I know everybody in the chat says, some people in the chat, it's game time week-to-week. No, game time's right when he says that. It's a week-to-week league.
It's been like that the whole season right now.
Yeah. Well, I've just seen that in your comments. They're not saying that now, but but I mean, it is a week-to-week league. I agree with you there. I didn't think the Raiders would come close to the Broncos, and Bo Nix played terrible last night.
Bo Nix.
We'll see what
Well,
happens.
I think it's
We'll
Thursday
see what
night football.
happens.
Yeah,
think
but
Yeah,
it
is.
still remains the
Yeah.
Broncos won. It is a week-to-week league, but the teams
Yeah.
that are building wins in the win column are
and what have I
stacking
said
wins
about
up.
the
Broncos.
Eagles? They haven't really played good yet. They're still winning. Yeah, I saw Logan. I think it was an accident. I don't think he did it on purpose. So, yeah, that was no reason to time him out, please. Yeah. So, again, no, I don't believe it's a week-to-week league as wins and losses. I mean, anybody can beat anybody. That's
Yep.
basically what I mean. Like last night, the good team found a way to win, So, why are we timing out? Yeah, I don't know. But I think it was a mistake. I don't think he meant to time him out. He didn't say nothing to get timed out for. Football fanatic, what's going on, brother? CZ, how you doing? Send it in pennies. Yeah, I don't mind paying up, brother. I just did not recall a bet like that. I know, but it is what it is. I don't see why I would. I predicted 9. I don't know.
You
but
did.
I
Tell
don't
me.
understand. It's not a big deal. I'll pay him his $100.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. Wade could send it, but I told Wade to keep it because it's not really about the money. So, but it really isn't. It really isn't.
I don't want the money, bro.
You're getting it.
Just
I'll
let-
fucking
just
fly
let
it there
just
myself.
let it slide, bro. Just let it slide,
No,
bro.
I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna air fucking mail it to you. Don't worry, you'll get it. But we got to get to that point.
Spent 15 of that 100 here at Golden Corral here earlier today.
Did you? All right. Well, I'm glad to donate to your fund there. But yeah, so we sit here. Let's go over some of these games here this weekend. I know Primetime. I'm supposed to have a live stream tonight on Primetime's Phil's channel, so stay tuned for that. I'm not 100% sure. So we see the Colts. The Colts. Now they lost one of their defensive linemen, I believe, for the year, or he's out. He's on IR. But the
You
Colts
also
host
had
the
a-
Falcons.
Super chat by Philly Deep.
Oh, really? I didn't see it.
You know.
Let's see. Fan funding. Let's see. Philly, the Eagles fans need to send Wade to the Eagles Dallas game. Wade's not allowed in that stadium until we beat the Eagles. So, sorry, he's not allowed. That'll be a good game, but we got to get to that game. Again, we still have. I started out the stream asking Chris May, is it a good thing or a bad thing that we're on the bye week when this tragedy happened? That's all.
I'd say it's a little of both. God, because they're both away from the team. Sorry, I missed that.
But
Yeah.
I think my thing is that young players need to be together as a family. You need to, because they haven't been able to. Sorry, Philly D, I didn't see it, man. I just read it.
I think it hurts them either way.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
you
I'll tell you what.
regardless of the time.
This tragedy may inspire you guys to do something for them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just like it's a lot to expect. That's why when Drew asks about the Raider game, it is going to be a tough game because the Raiders have 10 days to prepare, right?
Mhm.
So, it's a good thing Dallas is on a bye for that reason, but they're not allowed to work with the players. They're not allowed to be in the facility like working. They actually, by league rule, they're not allowed to be there unless you're rehabbing an injury. So they're not allowed to talk anything. So are they going to be able to get this up and going
Have fun.
that quick? For the Raider game, it's a good game, I guess, to get it up and quick because they've only won 2 games this year. The Raiders. I don't know what's their record. Let me see. Nobody has a record. Let's see the record standings.
I think the Raiders 2-8 after last night's loss.
I don't think they're 2-8. They're 2-7.
2-7,
1-3 at home and 1-4 on the road. 0-3 in the division.
Can I say something real quick? I think it's kind of a mixed bag with them being away. But I will say this, with leadership like Dak Prescott, being at the helm of Dallas and a lot of the tragedies that he's went through personally, I think that that team is going to be okay. It could galvanize them, but I think
That's
someone
awesome.
like Dak, who has faced a lot of the same tragedies, I think he's the perfect person to rally the team
Yeah,
and to
that's what I said. That
galvanize them. So I think that you guys are fortunate you have someone like Dak in that
He
position.
wears a wristband on his wrist that says "Ask for the number 4 help," and that's what's got to be so tough when you have a teammate do what he did. Um, it's got to be tough because Dak's probably really in a dark place right now. He's probably like, "I'm here. I've always been here. You know what I've been through." He's literally the spokesman. Outside of all the hate, Lane Johnson is very close to Dak Prescott because of they share a common bond in fighting off depression, and Lane Johnson's had some dark feelings. I don't know if anybody really knows about it. I know locals know, but Lane Johnson suffers from a lot of
yeah.
that. So
Hmm.
as
And he's
do
real for talking about it. Yeah,
as
I
do a
like
lot of
Lane. Yeah.
people. So
Right.
Dak's probably not doing too well. Dak's
Yeah.
probably not doing too well. What's up, Daniel M? How are you? So I feel, but I agree, it's nice, but to play a football game, and it's not an excuse. I'm not trying to, again, it's not. I'm not trying to use it as an excuse, but to Drew's point, I don't think it's as easy a game as people think. Yeah, I do think they should win. I do think they're the more talented football team offensively now with the addition of the defensive. But they could be able to hit the ground running. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. To me, I think they should be able to beat the Raiders. The Raiders are having a tough time. This game, not included, they're minus 81 right now in point differential, the Raiders. Dallas, I don't know that they're much better. Let me see here.
What's the point spread, Bry?
I don't know that. Oh, I can give it to you in a second. Dallas is minus 14 point differential. So that's a big deal. Minus 14 to minus. Now you could say maybe they played harder teams. I don't know. I mean, it's possible. But the Raiders are not playing good. You got Chip Kelly running the offense. First thing that Chip Kelly does is try and change the running back who was all world in college, change how he
Right.
I mean,
I've never liked him.
I don't. Yeah, he tries to redefine the positions.
He's hated in the Bay Area.
I know Drew loves him.
No,
Yeah.
he don't. He ruined that team, or else they might have had another Super Bowl.
It was enjoyable.
Honestly.
Is he still there, Drew, or did he leave?
I think he's away right now.
Oh.
But he did ruin that team, and he also didn't do great with the Niners before Shanahan. So he's just not that. He's not a head coach. He's a coordinator.
Yeah.
About it.
And I don't think he's a great coordinator at that, to be honest.
I'm trying to find
Right.
it. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Oh, you're okay. I just, it is the strongest part of our schedule. So I'm interested to see what we do, how we adjust, and it's going to be fun to watch Quentin Williams. I know Wade and I have always said it. We haven't had a great DT since Jay Ratliff, so it'll be nice.
Oh, Joe, just to let you know, I just found something out today. For my team. Apparently, somebody got a hold of a burner account. And it's apparently somebody talking about, oh, Joe Shane, he took care of his team. The coaches should be fired and this and that.
Oh, God.
Trying to say Joe's a good man. Joe's this. It's funny as hell.
Brian,
But
3.5 point favorite.
3.5. Dallas.
Yeah, that's what I looked up. Yeah.
It just jumped.
Hey, Jesse, then who signed or who drafted Dart then for your team? Was that was Shine or Dable?
You can't have it. No, you can't have it both ways, man. It was Joe Shane and Dable. Yeah, Dable had a hand in it, but it was, you got to give the GM the credit, as well. It's definitely.
Well, I mean, they traded up with Houston, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know they're having a really bad year, but I mean, can you see them? Is there a world that you could see them keeping them this year to give them guys a chance to?
Oh, no. At least Dable's got to go because right now, Joe Shane in the New York Post, it was reported he was talking all this junk about the coaches are suck and all this, that, and this player sucks. And he's the one that traded out Saquon and all that. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
All right. Just asking.
Yeah. I want Black Monday, Vinny.
I know you want it now.
I want beheadings.
My
Guillotine.
God. You're like Wade.
I'll pull the latch.
Yeah, you want the helicopter to go down.
Oh hell yeah! I'll do it now. RPG and do it myself. I'm very capable. Oh no. Well, already starting to look at. I'm gonna start looking to the college football picks already.
Yeah, me too. What
I
about
know it's sad. It's really
what
sad
about
this early.
what about or not Vinny? Jesse, who do you guys play this week?
Who the fuck? I just had it in my head. Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
No, I heard it earlier today too, and I forget.
What the hell? I was had a brain fart with it. No, it's not San Fran. We just got the ass kicked by them.
You just played them, yeah. And they play the Rams this week. A lot of my friends are Niner fans, and they're hyped up for that game.
Oh yeah, the Rams. Yeah. I knew it was a California team, but which one? Oh god. What?
I got the Rams out in Hollywood this week.
Yeah, it is the Rams. But I just want to keep losing. Just please keep losing. I want that. I want to pick.
Dart killed. That's all. Don't get him
that's
killed.
what I'm saying. Run the ball. Just little short, little passes, little crisp passes, and run the ball.
Yep.
Live to fight another day. Well, for my team, not the head coach.
Yeah, live to fight another year because this
year
for us too is going to be tough. But next year is a future for you guys. You guys have a bright future.
But it's going to be like this. I'm calling it now. The run for number 1.
There you go. You and the Jets.
Yep. Oh hell no! Jets won a game. They got to win another one.
Oh shoot. New Orleans too, I think, is in that.
Yep.
In that bunch.
They got to win a game.
Well, Jesse, I just went through the season here. Now, take it for what you will. After this game, we're not a favorite the rest of the year until the last game of the year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just went. But that's just an average over under for each game. Literally, we're the underdog. After the Raider game, we are the underdog until we play the Giants.
I'm
not saying that means that's going to go, but because
there's no way, man. There's no way.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah, can you look at the spreads? Tell me what they are. Like the Eagle game. What are we going to be?
Right now we are. Again, this is if you were to bet the game today. It changes a lot, so just know that. But obviously. Yeah, this week, or we're off this week, but week 11, the Dallas Cowboys are, let me go here, boop, 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 Raider game, it's Monday Night Football, I'll be there. Raider game, Dallas is a 3.5-point favorite on the road. Okay, that's how bad the Raiders are, but, no guarantees, because, the Lions, there's a lot of, it's not like the favorite wins. You know what I mean? Week 12, the Eagles, I believe we're a 5.5-point underdog at home. Looking at it here, I'll share my screen so I'm not making it up. Let's see here. Dallas plus 5.5. It's anywhere from 4.5 to 5. It's basically 4.5. There's 3 4.5s and 3 5.5s. This is a compilation of all the the big time sports books. He's got DraftKings, so we're a 4.5 to 5.5 point underdog against the Eagles. Week 13, I would believe we play the Chiefs. We're a 5.5 underdog against the Chiefs. There are some 4.5, so 4.5 to 5.5 against. On Thanksgiving at home. Week 14, I was just going through. Week 14, we're a 6-point underdog on the road against the Lions. Week 15, Week 15. Let's see here. We are 2.5-point underdog at home against the Vikings. There are some 1.5, so that could probably switch the other way. But I'm just surprised as of right now. But the Vikings are a good football team, albeit not great. So we're underdog against Minnesota. Week 16. That's I believe that's the Chargers. We are a +1.5, +2.5 against the Chargers. So we're the underdog at home against the Chargers. Kind of surprising, right, guys?
Yeah,
No, I think we're only down by 6 against Detroit. I figured that's going to be a 2-digit
Dallas
scoring.
at the
I'm thinking 10.
Commandos. We're +5.5, so we're 4.5 to 5.5 underdog. 5.5.
That's a win for you guys. There's no way you can
I know, but I'm just saying. That's
okay.
And then the Giants game is the next game that we're a favorite in, which would be -1.5 on the road, the last game of the year. Now, I didn't look at the Eagles, the last game of the year. Let's look at that, and we'll work backwards. Eagles.
We play Washington.
It's kind of hard to look at. The Eagles are a 4.5-point favorite against the Commanders. You would think it would be higher, but maybe they have it wrapped up. Again, you got to take it with a grain of salt, but it's just, it gives you an idea, though. It definitely gives you an idea. Eagles, week 17.
Buffalo.
I'm getting there. It takes a minute. Week 17. Bills are the favorite. It's close, 1.5. So the Bills are the home favorite. But remember that, the home team gets 3 points. So if it's only 1.5, So week 16, the Eagles are now to me, this is kind of interesting. They're a 1.5-point favorite. A 1.5-point favorite at the Commandos. Sorry, I got somebody here. Week 15. Week 15, the Eagles are a 10.5-point favorite against the Raiders. 9.5 to 10.5. So week 14, we're getting close, people. Week 14. Eagles are they're a 2.5-point road favorite against the Chargers. Week 13. Eagles are 7-point favorite at home against the Bears. What are you, sick, Drew?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Sorry, I don't feel well.
Fighting a cold.
Yeah. Week 12. I've been dealing with allergies, but they've subsided. Week 12. They're a 5.5-point favorite. Some 4.5 in Dallas. So Eagles are a 4.5, 5.5-point favorite in Dallas. So, which they should be. And week 11, which is this week, right? Is that this week?
Mm-hmm.
Is it this
No,
week?
they play Detroit. They play Detroit, I think, before us.
Week 11, Eagles are a 1.5-point home favorite. So that's close. There's a lot of close lines. But again, for whatever it's worth, that's the lines for the Eagles in Dallas. This week, Eagles on Monday night, I think they're the 1.5-point underdog.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking about Monday Night Football? Mark's telling me I should root for Green Bay. I don't know. I'm looking for the draft pick.
I can't root for the Eagles, man. I just can't do it.
I'm not going to be like screaming and yelling, but I mean,
Me neither, but I just can't do it.
I'm not rooting for no damn Beagles.
I'm sorry.
I'm not saying I'm rooting for them. I just want to fast forward the game to get over with.
What about a tie? Would that help us?
No.
Oh, that would have lovely. That would be beautiful.
That's all I can hope for.
So what are we thinking about Micah coming off
28-17. Eagles 28-17.
I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah, it could happen. Definitely could happen.
Let's see what the over/under is on that. Just curious. If you go to this site, I like this site. It's Vegas Insider. It gives you all the games for all the years, but you can switch it. You can switch it to totals, so that gives you the over/under. So if we go down here to the Eagles game, it's 46, 45 and a half, 46. So what'd you say, Drew?
28-17
So you
Eagles.
figure 28, 38, 48, 47, 46, 45. So it's pretty close. So because there's some 45s, 45 and a halves, 46s. So have you ever thought about betting games, Drew?
I have. The only problem is, and maybe somebody can help me, here in California, they don't you can't do online betting.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That sucks.
Yep.
Get you a bookie there. Hey, Drew, get you a bookie.
Yeah, protect your hands.
Well,
and
I'm
your
just saying,
fingers
he's
and your
normally, at least his pigskin picking. Now, there's no lines there.
Yeah, there's no lines and stuff there.
Still, though, it's not that much easier, though. I mean, it's like some games are, but, it's not like it's, I mean, just think last night if the Raiders were to win, I mean, who's going to pick that? It's just, you can have the line.
Yeah.
Hey, game time. Who's winning the pick 'em anyway?
Right now,
Pick
Drew.
pick it.
Right now, Drew's
You're
in
right,
the
Drew's
lead.
killing it.
God damn it,
He's
Drew, you're
killing
itching everybody's ass.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
killing
mind
it.
that. That's the thing. I don't have a problem with that. It's just
Yeah, Drew's way up on us. I think me and Momo are in second. So
No,
Me and
no.
Momo,
Actually, I'm not. I think Chris is right behind me. Like,
oh, is he?
I think Chris is like
Chris
right behind
who?
me. Momo was there.
I'm checking right now.
Oh,
Chris
Chris.
May.
Okay.
Defense. I'm like winning by like 2 games or something over Chris, I believe it is.
That's when you
Oh,
start
gosh, I'm
taking
actually-
chances and going backwards.
I'm actually fifth. Kevin is second. Jimbo's third. Chris May's third. I'm fifth. Momo's sixth. Brian
Yeah.
is seventh.
How much am I behind Momo?
Momo is 88 and 45. You're 86 and 49. You're only two
I'm
behind
2
him.
games behind him.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah, Momo-
Troy? Anyone seen him?
Yeah, he was on
Yeah,
Mark's
Momo's
channel,
Troy.
so I don't know. I can't tell you, man.
I know I think he got a new job, and he's set. And I don't know. I haven't seen
I
him.
know
Thought
he's a
he was
moderator.
hosting the pigskin pick'em.
I thought he had an extra wife to take care of now.
30 Sanchez with the super chat. No online betting in California? That doesn't make sense. They have casinos in California.
They do, but there's like they're isolated in certain areas. So when I go on online betting websites, it's prohibited. Maybe I need to look into it a little bit deeper.
That's
but-
ridiculous.
It's like Sleeper. We can't do it here in the state at all.
Exactly. I mean, Joe, you're in San Fran, right?
Yeah.
So are you? I don't know if you bet. Are you able to go on those betting sites?
Some of them, I know Rob does. Doesn't Rob do MGM? You can't do that. You can't do MGM in Cali.
Right.
I know.
I tried to get
I
MGM,
think.
they wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I think it's Better BETR. I've heard that one does good. My friends use that one.
Yeah, that's Jake Paul's site.
Send me the link.
God.
No, I don't. I'm not a big Jake Paul guy, but
Screw
some of my
him.
friends use
Better.
that. And then Prize Picks. But that's mostly individual players, With teams, it is kind of hard to find. I'll try to send you a link though, Drew.
Yeah, send me the link, bro. I'll look into it. But yeah, it's hard. Online betting is tough here in Cali, man.
Yeah, they usually only let you do the players, like the projected over/under stuff, and I like doing teams over players. I'm old school.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather do teams over players.
Yeah, because the players, they're going against you up there. They know what they're gonna do. Yeah.
I was going to hook up with Rob A, but when I saw
I like hearing him talk about that.
It sucks.
Rob's a big time gambler.
Yeah, he's
He is.
Rob is
but
he's big time, man.
he'll tell you though it's not easy betting pro football. So
Yeah, not at all.
especially
Yeah, I think
now.
he does better in college, right?
Yeah,
Game time.
Yeah. Yep. And now with all the UFC, anybody that follows that, there's a big scandal going on. Fights being thrown.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
That's I'm saying UFC. Watch, UFC is going to collapse
I don't
if
know
the
that it's
Saudis
going to
don't buy it.
collapse, but they need to do again. You need to.
They got to regulate that
Yeah,
thing.
they need to regulate it.
I think the Saudis going to grab
That's
that,
why.
scoop them up.
That's why I'm not a big fan of their new TKO boxing because they're trying to get rid of
Mm-hmm.
rules that are in place for them. They've been in place for years. Just so they want to change the ring. As a purist of boxing, I wish UFC would just stay out of it. But that's just my own personal opinion because I don't want to changes. Like to me, there's a WBO, WBC.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
miss
boxing's
boxing, man.
about. I used to
I
love
miss
Yeah.
boxing.
boxing. Yeah, I
I
don't.
miss it.
Yeah. Um, the only problem with boxing, and I understand where like some of these guys are coming from. Basically, they want to like if you Oscar De La Hoya. I know he's been like crazy over the years, but he's actually pretty of sound mind right now. He's kind of settled down and got rid of some of his demons. Um, he says he likes finding guys. The reason why you don't match up the best against the best in boxing as much is because they like to develop them. They find them when they're young, develop them, hone their skills, and don't throw them in against somebody that just it's like anything else. You're going to lose if somebody has more experience than you. You're going to lose. So, but
I tell
anyway,
you what. I tell you what. I missed the golden years of boxing, the '80s. Mm, mm, mm.
but I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you. Apologize, Drew. I got a little heated. I got a short fuse, so I
Yep.
apologize.
No problem,
Um,
man. And if I offended you, bro,
I just
I
want to end. I don't
apologize to
want this to
anybody in the
drag
chat.
on. It's just now we really weren't talking, and I would just say, ask me a question. I'll tell you what I'm feeling. Yeah, I'll hedge here and there. Kind of.
That's
I
fair.
I don't think that I am like certain people who say one thing just to say it. No, I don't. I think we're around 9. I don't know that we'll get there. Honestly, I don't think we'll get there. I don't know that we're gonna get there. I think we can, but it's a lot of ifs and buts and candy and
Yeah.
nuts.
I got
As
you
you
guys
see,
around 6 or 7.
by the lines, we're only favored after this week. We're not favored again until the last game of the year. Now, that doesn't mean much, but it does give you an indication of what Vegas thinks of you, even after the trade. Now, things can change, but so under that rule, we'll win 2 more games. So that would be 5. So it is what it is. But I'm here to deal with it regardless. So let's move on. Again, it's been a tough couple of days. Shouldn't allow our emotions to get the better of me, but I think that's what makes me a little different. I do. You're gonna get my raw emotion, then I'm good. So I'm
Yeah,
good now.
absolutely.
I'm good. So
Hey, game time. Can I
yeah,
say this, bro? Let me
yeah,
just
yeah.
say this to the chat and everybody in there. You know, please. I know it's been talked about a lot, but if you're not by yourself, there are resources out there for you guys.
Yeah.
You know, if you're feeling
Yep.
depressed, listen, depression and anxiety is a real thing. Okay. And I know a lot of African Americans don't really,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
in the community don't really, believe in that. It's starting to change. But anyone, and if you need resources, I'm a medical professional. Reach out to Game Time. I'll be willing to help you with support, prayers, love. Football is a game we get on each other's nerves. It's like family, but at the end of the day, it's football. It's not life, and I'm here to help anybody. I'll put myself out there. If you want to talk with me one to one, I'm an ordained elder, a counselor, a nurse. So if you need somebody to cry, I'll cry with you. You need somebody to talk, I'll talk with you. If you need resources, I may not know, but I can point you in the right direction. So I'm putting myself out there
That's
to
well
say,
said.
listen,
That's well said.
listen. You
Hey,
have love, you have support, guys.
That's
I
well
hey,
mean
said,
that
Drew.
with
Drew.
my
That's
whole
well
heart.
said.
Hey,
Again,
Drew. I might need your help if they keep Dayball.
that's that's well
Yeah,
said.
I got you.
I'm
I
gonna
got
end
you,
this on a
Jesse.
good note. Drew
I
came
got you,
in.
Jesse.
It got ugly. He's leaving. We're all family. It's all love. Again, it's just that's who I am. You see it live. So all right, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. Just look out for Primetime Phil tonight at 8 o'clock. I think he is gonna do a show. So just you know keep an eye out. We'll see you over there, and I'll talk to everybody later. You guys have a good
Love you
afternoon.
guys.
I'll
Love
see
you.
you
See you
later.
later.
Peace.
Bye.
Hi, guys.
See ya.
All right,
ya.
guys. Have a
Bye.
great night.